something that only the greats, even Ronaldo, when he first came to United, he couldn't score goals like that. He had to develop that.
Yeah,
And
he had to develop it.
Endrick's feel for the game is
It's
amazing.
amazing.
Endrick has an amazing feel for the game, and I feel like if you're able to make it work with that front three, with that midfield, and you also have Endrick, I want to talk about Endrick.
Facts.
I want to talk about Endrick because we were talking about Mbappe last episode, and I think we ran out of time. We ran out of time last
Yeah.
episode, and we talked about how Mbappe fit into this team, but we kind of didn't really talk about how Endrick, who's also coming this season, fit into this Real Madrid team. And I feel like
Yes.
Endrick is just an important piece to Real Madrid and what they want to do in the future and going forward.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Endrick and what he can do for Real Madrid?
The kid already, without even playing a single game for Real Madrid, is garnering this level of attention.
Yeah.
This kid already has iconic pictures without even doing anything in football. You know, I heard the Lucas Paqueta interview when they asked him about Endrick, and he was talking about this, the brilliance. You know, he says some people are born to do this. Some people are born for greatness. He has the Luis Suarez effect, based on what Paqueta said. The Luis Suarez effect is those players that are technically gifted and can create a chance to score a goal, but then any mishap in the box, the ball falls right to their feet. And if somebody wants to understand this, just go look at Luis Suarez goals. He has the individually brilliant goals, and he has those goals that Messi hits the post and the ball falls right beneath Suarez's legs. Neymar misses a pass, it falls beneath Suarez's legs. The goalkeeper saves the ball, it falls. You understand me? I think he's going to be a great addition to the squad. He's going to play the Brahim Diaz role, you know, inject him in matches when we are supposed to inject him, because I feel like Brahim Diaz this season is going to have a bigger role than coming in some games and not coming in some games. The fact that the likes of Joselu have, like, you know, all seek to move away from the squad means what? There's room for another striker. Endrick is known as a striker. Brahim Diaz is going to be a backup for the Rodrigos and the Vinis, you know? And in some games, you know, the midfield is stacked. You know, in some games when the formation is about to be switched, players like Endrick are going to have their chance, just like Brahim Diaz had his chance in some of the games last season. You understand me? So people talking about, oh, he won't succeed. Yeah, you guys said all of this about Vinicius Jr. Look at where we are now. Even one player that you guys dissed after loan upon loan upon loan, Odegaard is one of the best or one of the most important players in this Arsenal squad.
Captain.
You understand me? So, and the captain of the squad too. So yeah, we can say all we want to say about like the potential of a player, but until we actually see him flop, we need to keep our ego and we need to keep our words at the minimum, because it might be another Vinicius, Rodrigo, Valverde, Casemiro situation, you know. And if there's one, and if there's one team that has proved within just past few years to be able to be lucky with this stuff, is Real Madrid. Remember when we paid 80 for Tchouaméni?
Yeah, and it was 100% worth it.
You understand me? But at that time, who are we signing for 80? Remember when we paid 45 for Camavinga? Remember, you see, we make signings like this and it looks like we threw the money away. But yeah, it might turn out different. In the same way, we might make an investment like Hazard and he gets injured. It's a game, but we really know how to play the game. And I have to add one thing. The Real Madrid fans laughing at Manchester United for the Euro signing, saying, oh, Real Madrid didn't want to overpay for the boy. I don't think 60 million is an overpayment for a defender of his caliber and the potential he has. Yeah. You understand me? So,
to be fair, if you're going to put that again, I've talked about Lenny Euro last episode. Lenny Euro is a player who, again, if you had to build a centre back from scratch with all the possible traits that you would like in a centre back, good on the ball, tall, he's 18 but he's already played 60 professional matches.
Yeah.
60 million, mate, that's a good price. That's a good price in my opinion. But
yeah. Virgil van Dijk wasn't at his level at 18.
Yeah, it wasn't. He wasn't. Again, we're not trying to put Euro up against Van Dijk because it's very unfair. But all we are saying is, as far as potential
at 18, I didn't mean at
yeah.
18. I didn't compare them.
They
They call me the Virgil van Dijk hater. I didn't compare them. No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying at 18, because Virgil van Dijk was a late bloomer. You guys should realize him leaving Southampton for Liverpool, he was already around his 20s, right?
Yeah.
Like 25, right?
Yeah.
You understand me?
When he left Southampton, he outside of the big six, he was considered the best centre back in the league.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, on Endrick, a point that I really want to hit home with Endrick is just how amazing Endrick's finishing really is. Because we don't really see players this young that good, that great at finishing. Even Vinny, when he first came to
appalling.
When he first came to Real Madrid, Vinny's finishing was not like that. I was looking.
Appalling.
Diego and Kate, how you doing, bro? When I was looking at Xerxes, very talented player, but not a good finisher. When I was looking at even, so many strikers around Europe, they are talented, but they aren't great finishers at this tender age. This is something you develop. And something that only the great, even Ronaldo, when he first came to United, he couldn't score goals like that. He had to develop that.
Yeah, he had to develop.
Endrick's feel for the game is amazing. Endrick has an amazing feel for the game. And I feel like if you're able to make it work with that front three, with that midfield, and you also have Endrick,
it's going to be scary.
It's domination.
It is going to be scary.
And if all of these guys, and I feel like not the most important guy in the team, but a very important player in this team is going to be Rodrigo. If Rodrigo can be selfless, if Rodrigo can take a step back and say, you know what, I know I'm that guy, but in this team I need to take a step back, because Rodrigo, he can come to Liverpool and be one of the best players in the Premier League. He can come to United, he can go to PSG. Rodrigo can leave beyond Real Madrid and show that he's one of the best players in the world. But if Rodrigo can really strip back his ego and just buy into this project, Real Madrid are going to be an extremely dangerous team to beat.
Facts.
Extremely dangerous team to beat.
You hit the nail right on the head. And I hope it works out, because I'm Madrid. So.
Yeah. But yes, guys, do you have anything else to talk about, Yusuf?
No. Are we on tomorrow?
We are on tomorrow.
Okay then.
Yes.
Let's save the rest for tomorrow's show.
Yeah, guys, we are back tomorrow. We've done it for about an hour and a half today. We appreciate everyone that's watched today.